last light bench day of this meet prep before we start the taper. And I've been here for like an hour and haven't started training yet. So I figure I better get rolling. And it's not just like pure laziness not starting training. A lot of it is like Joel's running his last heavy bench. I'm trying to supervise that, trying to make sure my hips and legs and shit and everything feel good for tomorrow's last heavy squat. And I'm really not excited to do this because the session isn't going to be very exciting. And I gotta raise this fucker way up. This might be too high now. I don't know, we'll see. Feels about as shitty as I expected it to. But definitely don't need today to feel good. And at this stage of the meet prep, I'd be a little worried if I felt super duper fresh. And we're just running some reverse grip back to back with comp grip to like overemphasize the upper back sensation that I'm looking for on the reverses, then try to carry that sensation into the comps. And the reason I'm on the shitty ER rack is Joel is hogging the good bench pad, taking his opener here. Find it. There you go. Perfect. Big spread. Press! Fuck yeah. Rack. Yeah, we're on. There you go. Feels okay?
And if you are looking for better powerlifting coaching, hit the link below to sign up for Team Activated to get the feedback, mentorship, and support you need to smash PRs.
And I mean, I was a little worried after his benches last week, but I had faith that if he pulled some fatigue off, he'd be okay. And it's looking like we're going to be more than okay. And plan now is get him in the slingshot, wake up that top end a little bit, feel some weight in the hands, and yeah. Oh, and I could be over here with Miana sharing the rogue bench, but then I'd have to share with Miana, and no one wants to do that. But the real reason I don't want to bench on the rogue is the pad is like so nice and sticky and squishy that I don't want to be practiced on a really nice sticky and squishy pad, because even though like it's going to be a Texas strength bench, which is decent pad wise, it still ain't going to be that with the fat pad. So don't want to get fat pad practice in if I don't get to use one, you know? Anyways, work sets. And that is actually the best a light bench has felt in a very long time. Good. Settle in. Low, low, low. Spread, spread, spread. Press! Rack. Sick. Good. Settle in. Pull, pull, spread. Press! Rack. Yeah, a little. Yeah, I think you might have. I mean, fucking flew. How'd it feel on your end other than the clonk? Okay, sick. And I am considering being lazy and running this guy for my shoulder touching. So I'll see how this set feels. If this like set feels like I'll be able to get the feel that I'm looking for on this thing today, I'll run this. If not, I will go and do something else. Yeah, I'll take a medium-ish push here. Because, like, barbell overhead press, way more fun than this sucker. But I think in terms of, like, getting myself to push through the range where I need my front delt to kick on, this is probably, like, a little bit more productive and a little bit less overall fatiguing as well. So I'm okay with that at this point. Yeah, that's good enough for the first set because we'll do another there. Yeah. Now that is good enough for today. Good. Big spread. Good. Low, low. Press. Hold. Hell yeah. Rack. Okay. But it kind of just looks like we could be. Yeah. I think it's, like as it's getting heavier, you're setting up further to make the unrack work. And I'm thinking I want to reinforce the old triceps spready spread, so we're gonna run some tape presses. Like the tricky part of these sessions is doing enough work to get some benefit of the work, but not doing so much work that I get in the way of the actual work that's going to matter on Tuesday. But 80s feel good. We'll probably go up. But first, we're giving Joel a lift off and going to see if that helps him get it far enough out that he doesn't just crater back into the J hooks.
Like an idiot.
Thankfully, this is the world's sketchiest bench to give a lift off of. Settle in. Good. Big spread. Pull. Press! Straight up. Hell yeah. Rack. Okay, so handoff it is.
A little power wobble, but
Yeah. Smooth. I was like, so like, I'm here going, start taking more of it because like my toes are going. I'm like, and I mean, if hundos don't feel like ass, it's gonna be a pretty good sign. Yeah, that was good enough. And I think based on how everything has felt today, best move for the next exercise is going to be to run some light dumbbell key press on the incline to kind of try to touch the range that it feels a little bit wonky and see if we can desensitize her some so that we feel nice and assertive and spiffy on Tuesday. Tested some regular dumbbells after the keys and like tells me the keys definitely did what I wanted them to do and feeling less shitty. So we'll keep going. And I figure 80 should be all I need on these to get the job done for what the job is today. Like the first rep feels a little sketchy, second rep's a little less sketchy, third rep's kind of clunking but smoother feeling, and then yeah, we're cruising. So I think the thing that gets overlooked a lot with like rotator cuff health, rotator cuff training is literally just like moving your shoulder in a not totally linear fashion. Even a linear fashion is gonna be good for the shoulders. So I don't know, move your shoulders. And gonna use my least favorite machine of all time for some of that top end pectoral pop and really trying to like let the scaps wrap around forward, getting the serratus involved as well. And yeah, icky, icky, yuck, yuck in the best way possible. And we're going for more of the trying to touch upper back, but not trying to cook upper back because we got heavy squat tomorrow. And we're going with the good old straight arm pull downs to start. Trying to make it feel like exactly like my bench on rack and eccentric. Scaps down, chest tall. And we're going into the old face pulls. And I think like if you try to do face pulls to get them to carry into your squat upper back set, one of the most important things is that you're not like driving your head forward as you're pulling back, because this is not what you want to be doing on a squat. So I'm trying to like hack neck, keep chest tall, then pull everything around, and it feels much more like the feel I want underneath squat bar. I wonder if I could refine that and make it real.
I wasn't listening. What was it?
Like face pulls for trying to get squat upper back.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Like packing head.
Yeah.
Gonna do a bad demo for an Instagram reel here, so this is not what it should look like. Now the what it should look like. And we're back over here for some of the stretchy front delts. Oh, this angle's pretty aggressive. I might have to change it. Okay, that's going to be more appropriate, but we're back. Stretchy front delts. And once again, we'll superset it with the stretchy curls. Just make them biceps feel nice. And I figure we'll finish up with the classic standing abs. Get a little lumbar flexion, posterior expansion, more generic terms that sound like fancy stuff happening with these. But yeah, squat stance, head packed back against the strap, abs on, ribs down, curl in, feel freaking wonderful. And the whole like posterior expansion, lumbar flexion thing, what I'm trying to think about is like I'm trying to drive my low back backwards as I curl the rib cage down. That makes sure that my backside is doing the old expanderino as I am curling in. And not gonna push too hard because I gotta squat tomorrow. Okay, well, there we go. As I said, pretty boring looking session on the surface, but I think that the fact that it was boring means that I probably didn't do anything that's going to set me back for tomorrow's squat or Tuesday's bench. And like what matters right now is like I said, during these sessions, I just need to do enough work to carry me through, to get a little bit of benefit, to get a little bit of something out of it. And it always is the bit of mindfuck to have this pullback start to happen. But I know from past experience that I'd probably rather be a little bit undershooty on these days than overshooty, because it sucks a lot more to be so tired that I can't operate on my heavy sessions than to be fresh on my final heavy ones. So that is what we are aiming for. And frankly, right now, at this point, I am very excited for tomorrow, very excited for Tuesday, very excited to get on this platform and get down to Florida where it's not going to be cold as balls out, and we're going to have a good time. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.